So the smart way to create an energy policy, in my opinion, is to figure out the predictability and accurate price signals that we want to have to unleash that tremendous amount of new capital investment. An energy policy that creates critical sustained incentives needed to capitalize new technology and innovation and entrepreneurship, and one that leads the United States to become the market leader in this 21st century energy sector. According to a recent Pew report, $2.3 trillion will be invested in clean energy power assets over the next decade. Having been in the software business, I like to say that the opportunities for clean energy technology are even bigger than the market opportunities for the internet. Let's face it, we have made some progress in the last several years. I think that's good news, because over the last 7 years, we've enacted 2 major energy bills, passed a number of other small provisions like clean energy tax credits, and dedicated about $90 billion to clean energy in the stimulus bill on smart things like smart grid and energy efficiency. All those policies did help us move the ball forward, and 3 measures in particular: 1, increasing fuel economy standards; 2, renewable fuel standards; and 3, energy tax credits, did something very important. They created jobs, they created new market opportunities, and they generated economic growth for our economy. The Energy Information Agency says that CAFE increases and RFS, the renewable fuel standard, in the 2000 in an energy bill were the first policies that actually reduced our nation's dependence on foreign oil after decades of trying. Together, they will reduce greenhouse gas emissions from cars and trucks by 28% by 2030. So nationwide, that is a 5.5% reduction in all of our nation's greenhouse gases, or put another way, that's like reducing the same amount of emissions that Canada produces today. My point is that while there was opposition to these policies when we passed them, senators can now see that America can reduce carbon pollution without the sky falling or economic ruin. Detroit is producing a wide range of fuel-efficient vehicles that consumers are liking and are helping them with their profitability for shareholders. And the old talking points that helped to block these efforts in the past, that it would cost us jobs, that we couldn't produce the cars, that it would make the cars unsafe, that all of those things, have proven to be bogus allegations. I don't hear any of my colleagues, including the ones from Michigan, complaining about fuel economy standards. There aren't any bills out there calling for the elimination of fuel economy increases set through 2016. And the flip side of these policies are they are actually spurring America's innovation and creating new market opportunities for all of us. So that's why I think that this way to a smart transition to this 21st century energy policy is a sensible diet that will help win a majority in the United States Senate. One that is gradual, predictable, that unleashes private sector investment to growing our economy. That's why I introduced a 39-page CLEAR Act proposal along with my colleague Susan Collin, which embraces these approaches: diversifying our nation's energy supply, using an accurate price signal to harness the focus of the free market, and securing the most cost-effective solutions. Now, I know that many of you have been involved with these issues for a long period of time, and I can only tell you what brought me to, instead of doing incremental changes like you've been discussing here today or the ones I just discussed, why I thought it was worthwhile to put my name on something that was a broader piece of policy. The polling shows that the American people believe that not only do we need to make this change, that we are going to make this change. What they're worried about is how we make this change and whether they are going to be negatively impacted.